Have you ever heard of the Mongol army led by Genghis Khan? Those horsemen who fired arrows like lightning, spreading terror across all of Asia and Europe. From Central Asia, they stormed into the Middle East, reducing Baghdad, the heart of Islamic civilization, to ashes. They crossed the Caucasus, burned Kiev, besieged Moscow, and forced Europe to build walls in fear. Wherever the hooves of the Mongols passed, nothing survived. And yet, in a world drenched in blood, under Mongol conquest, one nation refused to yield. Đại Việt, not once, but 3 times, it stood tall and defeated the Mongols under the command of one man, General Trần Hưng Đạo. The terror of the Mongol Empire. Trần Hưng Đạo was born in 1228 during a time of chaos and power struggles in Đại Việt. But instead of clinging to vengeance, he chose to let go of personal hatred and fight for his country. The first invasion, 1258, the trial by fire. The Mongols struck swiftly, storming into Thăng Long under General Uriankadai. The court retreated, the people panicked. Đại Việt faced its first true trial. Though not yet commander, Trần Hưng Đạo emerged as a key strategist, helping rally forces and reclaim the capital. After weeks of fierce resistance, the Mongols were driven out. From that fire, a guiding strategy was forged. Use the small to defeat the great. Use intellect to conquer brute force. The second Mongol invasion in 1285 was the most meticulously planned campaign by the Mongol Empire, led by Prince Toghon, Thoat Hoan, with a 2-pronged assault from the north and south. Trần Hưng Đạo was given full military command, and he executed a strategic retreat, implementing a scorched earth policy. When the Mongols reached Thăng Long, they found nothing but an empty city. Meanwhile, the Đại Việt forces launched legendary counterattacks. Hôm 2, Trần Hưng Đạo crushed the Cham reinforcements. Chuang Duong, Pham Nu Lo destroyed the Mongol fleet. Tai Ket, Van Keep. Trần Hưng Đạo led the decisive strike that shattered the enemy's main force. During the campaign, he also issued the famed proclamation to the officers, Ich Tuong Si, a fierce declaration of national resolve and loyalty. Result: the Mongol army was crushed. Toghon fled back north. The entire campaign collapsed. Trần Hưng Đạo triumphed not only through military might, but with strategy, unity, and unbreakable national spirit. Still unwilling to yield, the Mongols returned for a final blow. The third invasion, 1287 to 1288. Toghon, along with Generals Omar, marched south once more, this time hoping to end Đại Việt for good. But by then, Trần Hưng Đạo was no longer just a general. He was a living symbol. The entire nation awaited only his gesture, and they would march. He once again used his proven tactic, strategic withdrawal and targeting the enemy's logistics. When the Mongol supply fleet under Zheng Wenhu was destroyed at Vanjon, their campaign began to unravel. Sensing his chance, Trần Hưng Đạo lured Omar's fleet into the Bạch Đằng River, where he had secretly planted rows of iron-tipped wooden stakes beneath the waterline, concealed by the tide. On April 9, 1288, as the tide receded, he gave the signal to strike. The entire enemy fleet was trapped, shattered by stakes, burned, and annihilated. Omar was captured alive. Fan Yi was killed in battle. Toghon once again fled in shame, this time hiding inside a drainage pipe, with over 80% of his army destroyed. It was the greatest naval battle in Vietnamese history, and the name of its commander, Trần Hưng Đạo, would forever be etched into the sacred waters of Bạch Đằng River. At the end of the war, Trần Hưng Đạo did not seek glory or riches. He chose a life of seclusion, quietly watching over the fate of the nation like a father to his people. Upon his death, he requested no grand tomb, no engraved stele, because he knew that the hearts of the people would be his eternal resting place. His legacy was not wealth or monuments, but a spirit of patriotism, indomitable courage, and unwavering faith in the strength of the people. Even after more than 700 years, that legacy lives on in every Vietnamese heart. Tran Hung Giao was not merely a general, he was one of the most heroic chapters in Vietnam's history. He is Duc Thanh Tran, the immortal symbol of the Vietnamese people.